there was 6 of us, some friends and some relatives, both, and we were about 5 days into the vacation. And everybody had been sick except me and my brother-in-law. On about the 5th morning, I woke up, got up as normal, read the paper. I was getting ready for the day and started feeling strange, very strange. Started having pain up across my chest, up across the upper part of it, from about my breastbone and radiated to my shoulders. And then also some feeling like I was going to throw up. And the fact that everybody had been sick made me think maybe it was just my turn to be sick. Soon it was pretty obvious that it was more than that, and decided that maybe we should have it checked out at a emergency room.
It was a little bit challenging to figure out where to go. And I would say to anybody that travels, if you have Google and Google Maps on your phone, it literally could be a lifesaver. So after we believed Brian that he really needed to go to the emergency room because we had all been sick, and we truly did think it was just his turn, but he was very smart and kept saying, I have to get to a hospital. They were top notch, and they took one look at Brian and knew exactly what was going on, and things just kind of flew. They did the appropriate tests right then and said that he was having a heart attack and that he needed to get to their main facility downtown Honolulu to have a stent put in, to get into the cath lab and have a stent. And we're like, wow, the traffic here is so bad. How is that going to happen? And they assured us that with the ambulance and all the lights and sirens that the waters part, and they do.
They just went ahead and took care of me. Figured out I had a blockage, where the blockage was, and put in a stent, and slam bam, it was over.
I have been on one other short trip since this all happened, and honestly, I do pay attention to where the H signs are now. You know, you drive down the highway and there's a nice blue sign with a white H on there, and I do have to say I paid a little more attention this time. I remember on the drive, I kept thinking, boy, I wish I was going to the Brookings Hospital because, you know, it's right here in town. The system knows us, we know them.
It wasn't a terrible experience. It was probably more difficult for Lynn than for me, and maybe some of our fellow travelers having to kind of messed up some of their plans a little bit, changed their plans a little bit. But for myself, I received great care. Felt like I was in competent hands, and I thank them for all their efforts.